I've heard those of you that love Conan the Barbarian and kind of like the more grittier aspect of sword and sorcery. It looks like Mr. David J. West, aka James Alderdice, is having a sale on most of his Brutal Saga books. So if you get the chance and that tickles your fancy for your wheelhouse, I would say pick it up. Again, the besides finding superversive stuff to enjoy for this channel, I'm trying to also highlight other wheelhouses that have been sorely neglected for a while, especially in terms of booktube and everywhere else. Me personally, I jumped on board with his thing with the what was it, the Iron Maiden thing, because it kind of reminded me a little bit of Red Sonja, just a smidge. Uh, and also, one of his reviews on it pretty much guaranteed that I'd pick this up because it sounded like a sensitivity reader. Um, yeah, so this book was strange. It doesn't feel like the start of a series, but the middle of one. I felt lost with the book. But the thing is, like, it's a series that's set in a already established book series. It's just that the other one is the main sequence, and this one is another one set within that setting. But she gets to the point where the thing that drew me is how the author describes skin tone, and I'm not going to pretend it's an expert way with this, but using food to describe a darker skinned person is at the very least dated. There's something that was done that more acceptable 15 years ago, not so much these days, i.e., woke, woke, woke. You know, it's like, come on. People are allowed to describe things the way they want to in their books. That's one thing I've learned about writing. It's just, you know what? Again, like, write for yourself. Like, you'll eventually gain an audience. You just have to end up seeing which kind of audience you ended up catering to besides yourself, you know? So yeah, I would say go pick this series up, give it a try. If your wheelhouse is more along the lines of some of DMR books, is sword and sorcery, like a little bit of fantasy, but more in the sense of Conan. More like, yeah, there is a little bit of sorcery and everything, but it's not like to the hilt explained everywhere like a Sanderson book. Have a good day, everybody.